A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to this edition of Lunchtime News, live on MTV Sports. I'm Pati. First, a look at your headlines. Quality standards to be enforced for vegetarian food items. Customs takes into custody gems and gold worth over 60 million rupees. Uruguay legalizes marijuana. Now for those stories in detail, the Ministry of Technological Research and Atomic Energy notes that steps will be taken to establish quality standards for vegetarian food items. The ministry notes that on behalf of the 100% vegetarian community in Sri Lanka, a special certification process and a symbol to signify that standards have been met will be introduced. Companies which produce vegetarian food items will be required to adhere to the specifications outlined by the Sri Lanka Quality Institute. Politburo member of the JVP, K.D. Lalkantha, notes that people have a responsibility to strengthen the opposition. He made this statement during a public rally held in Moratuwa yesterday.
The rally was organized to raise public awareness ahead of the upcoming provincial council polls. The government says that there isn't a strong opposition. The people say there isn't a strong opposition. Even we in the opposition say there isn't a strong opposition. The people too have a role in creating and taking forward a strong opposition. We cannot win any election with the country in this state and the opposition in this state.
An individual who attempted to smuggle a stock of gems and gold valued at nearly 64 million rupees out of the country has been arrested by customs at the Katanaika Air Cargo Terminal. Customs media spokesperson Leslie Garmini said that the stock of gold weighed 3,407 grams and was valued at 17 million rupees.
Today morning at Katanaika Air Cargo village, 2 gem parcels have been produced for the examination at customs, and there were some gems, and while examining the package, the customs officers found 8 gold pieces weighing 3,407 grams, and the value is 17 million rupees. And one exporter from gold, he has declared as gems that is valued at 11 million rupees, and the weight is 63,276 carats. And the total value is 64 million rupees. And now the moment investigations are being carried out by the officers, customs and the Gem and Jewellery Authority.
On to other local news, an individual was killed in a motor accident that took place in the Thornegama area in Galnawa this morning. Our correspondent noted that 3 individuals also suffered injuries in the accident. Now, the accident occurred when a 3-wheeler collided with a tractor. The deceased has been identified as a 19-year-old resident of Elabandugama, Galnawa. The injured have been admitted to the Galnawa hospital. A woman died when a wall collapsed on her in the Batata area in Hungama Range 16.
The accident took place last evening. The deceased has been identified as 57-year-old M.R. Lilavati, a mother of 8. Our correspondent in the area notes that a wall of her former house collapsed on her as she was passing by, and she died as a result of this. The body was initially taken to Ranna Rural Hospital before it was transferred to the Hambantota Base Hospital for the post-mortem examination.
The National Cancer Centre notes that over 900 individuals die annually due to oral cancer. It notes that the main reason for the cause of oral cancer is chewing betel with tobacco and slacked lime.
A majority of the oral cancer patients in Sri Lanka are males. Around 1,500 patients are diagnosed with oral cancer every year. One of the main causes for oral cancer is the consumption of tobacco with betel. Tobacco consists of around 4,000 poisonous chemical compounds, which is extremely harmful to the health. Of these 4,000 chemical compounds, 400 of them are cancerous. This has a worse effect when smoking, as it affects the lungs.
You're watching Lunchtime News. Now for a short commercial break, international news and sports coming on the other side. And that's your Lunchtime News Bulletin. Thank you very much for watching. For News First, I'm Pati. Goodbye and take care.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.